I will go there as this is a proposal I'll go there with.
Yes.
You come from the conglomeration of parties that are known as a united opposition. How come you've been slow to respond to this?
Now, first of all, I'm aware that yesterday, members of the DCP party in Parliament, they actually had a press yesterday, and they spoke over the same things. The statement is there. I mean, to add their voice on these issues of fuel, and they said, well, Dede Nyoro is a member, and he came up with something, and all of them have said, we are waiting for it. It's only that now, the speaker, the majority leader, all of these people, they dine with the president every day, so they cannot have the capacity to simply say, I mean, I took the letter. The speaker cannot sit down and just recall. This is a problem. And I want to tell you, Fred, I'm sorry, I will be here next year, God willing. We cannot allow ourselves to go back to the gains of the 2010 constitution. It's not fair to the Kenyan people. We must have a working government and nation. Please, we must have separation of powers. Why do governments fear to be checked over, to be oversighted? These are some of the things, Fred, that will be on the ballot next year. We cannot have a president who comes and wants to take us back to the pre-2010. Never mind, they never believed in the constitution. Anyway, so what am I saying? All members of parliament we have spoken to, by the way, they are willing to sit down and work on that document. Yesterday, our members held a presser. Now, two things, because it's good to be structured. The review of the VAT Act, and also Parliament will do the reduction of the RMFF, the Road Maintenance Levy Fund. Because remember, it was added from 18 to 25 to 2024 to just take it back. Now, going back to what he said, it's not our business what government is doing with the 7 shillings. Securitization is illegal, by the way. And those are some of the things we actually want to go and engage and say it's not proper. There are so many other places you can get money from. And that's where we are now. What we are doing, our accountants and economists are working on looking at the finance bill right now and the budget. People only focus on the finance bill. The devil is in the budget. In the next 1 week, our technical teams are working. We'll be presenting to this nation, telling them, these are the places you can get money to subsidize fuel, right? In the budget, which is already a public document, right? So we are working to see. You cannot come and tell us, State House right now, they are looking for 20 billion, including going to buy land from Nakuru so that you can move State House. Is it a priority? And what happened? They want to move State House Nakuru because there's somebody who are well connected who have built a hotel which is towering high. And they know the next president will say it's either State House moves or the hotel. So they want to buy land, move State House so they can, quote unquote, also eye that land.
It's contained in the...
It's in the budget, 20 billion. Anything you hear, you interpret very fast. Ole Katito went and said, we need 20 billion because, we have other lodges. And then an MP from Nakuru comes in that committee and says, by the way, you need to budget for moving State House. Something nobody has ever had a problem with or even thought about. Why? Because they have to look for ways. We are going to say, Mr. President, let's be fair. President Uhuru Kenyatta spent 4 billion. 4 billion a year on State House. Go back, even if how much you're spending, maximum 10. That is 10 billion that can be taken to subsidize fuel. Those are the kind of things we'll be going to the streets about next week.
All right.
We'll be very practical. When you tell us you have securitized the 7 shillings, we'll tell you we have 10 billion. Simply come and use it here. By the way, we only need 5 billion. We only need 5 billion to bring diesel
as a subsidy.
As a subsidy. Remove the 4 shillings profit. It's good to go this because for people to understand for just 1 minute. Fred, this is what we are saying. Very important. 1, the product list, of course, for petrol is 117. The distribution cost is 4.9 shillings. Profit is 17.3. Taxes 74. So what are we saying? Let the cost remain for now, the distribution. The profit, remove 4 shillings. I mean, from the oil marketers and all that, because of the landing cost, remove 4 shillings. We are very practical, by the way, 4 to 5 shillings, okay? Because the profit is about 17 to 24. Taxes, make it from 16 and from 8 to 0 on taxes and on petrol, and then the fuel levy 7 shillings. That will bring petrol from 214 to 187, practically 27 shillings off, to make it lower than East African countries. Now, on diesel, it's now cost...
This is a proposal you're working on to present before.
Yes. That, and ours will present to the media, and the president should go and lead it. And we proceed. That's what we're going to do. But because there are some things that you have to go to Parliament, 2 things. The reduction of the fuel levy and the VAT. Now, diesel is costing at 242.
But were they were made
Pardon?
You already made.
We need to take an update. We need to take an update from Naivasha.
Very quickly,
Yes.
the cost of diesel is 167 all the way to 242. Now we are saying this, minus 5 shillings on the profit, add subsidy 5 billion, which will reduce by 24 shillings. When you add a subsidy on the 5 shillings, you tell the president where to get the money, especially State House budget. And then minus the VAT, again on diesel, fuel levy of 7. It will bring the cost of diesel to 189, 53 shillings off, not very far from the transport industry proposal. Those are the things we are saying practically that we want to go and do. We know where the money is. Our Gen Zs are working around to the clock, and economists will go and tell the Mr. President, this is a budget you are taking to Parliament. Remove this 10 billion. We only need 5, by the way.
All right.
This is possible.